Yeah. Born. Alright, got black pearls back inside the replicator here, so you'll be able to make a tech suit. Or oh yay, jetpack again, yay. Or the Xbox 5. The new one coming out. Oh, you know what I mean. Yeah, yeah. I haven't looked at them both individually yet to make up my mind if I'm gonna go over to that or what. I know, but then there's some things that Xbox has that fucking PlayStation doesn't do, and PlayStation for the most part has what I like a majority of. The Xbox just feels like you're running a miniature computer. It doesn't feel like a game station when I play an Xbox. I like Sea of Thieves, but I don't like the fact that you can't customize your ships at all. I played it for a bit. Not really. I played it for a bit, but I got bored of it. I just thought they could do more to it. Yeah. Multiplayer's a motherfucker, I tell you. I see people do a multiplayer cry. It's like, I want to sail the ship. No, I want to sail the ship. You see everyone stood around the fucking captain seat. Yeah. That's cute. That's cute, man. You guys are gonna buy it together. I wish I had a friend to do that with. So, shit. I would get a PS4 Pro. It's like I want the PS5 Pro. Yeah, I definitely want the PS fucking 5, but I'm holding out. It's always on day one of the server. I don't know why it does that. So it's the way they modded it. I mean, it's a crafty little way to lure people in. Because it got, I would wish nighttime would come on because I do better at night raids. And you never get a full night here. It sucks. Never get one. Okay. Yo, soda. When I was in America, it'd be Sunkiss. I like that shit. I hate I hate all three. I don't like none of them. Orange soda, Sprite, 7 Up. I prefer iced tea though. Hawaiian Punch is cool. That's always good. Love that shit as a kid. Yeah, gonna strip down this peninsula. Sure. That was fast. Yeah, just gonna strip down all these turrets on this, on this face. I'll make this area PC, but I'm gonna fucking say, just make that my normal area up there. I'll just put more work into that. It's all good, man. I'm not bothered. This is. It would kill me more to watch that generator go down and all these turrets not get used. You know? If they attacked the way they were going, they would have grounded it down to the point where it would have been useless. And they would have been blowing up all these turrets on the back end. If it can give me more time taking this apart, so I can put up more turrets and more ammo, then it'll just be a little bit more harder to raid my base. Me doing this area was spreading myself out. Is that you in the PT? Are you stopped? I'm looking right at you. Are you looking at my turret tower? Okay. I can't tell when I got the damn scope on. I'm looking through the friggin' thermal rifle. Do you got hatch frames? There's a shitload. There's a shit ton on my base upstairs. Not the vault, but the guns. The other vault. There's freaking all the building supplies. There should be freaking like 40 of them. There should be. Take them all. Don't take everything out of the building one. Just take all the freaking. Take all the stupid cliff platforms. Don't empty the bloody thing on me. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, take all of them. Repeat the last. Oh shit, yeah. I don't. I have no use for them. I just been collecting the damn things, so someone wanted them. Take it. Take what you need to build that base there. Just don't strip the bloody fucking vault. Because figured I gotta go back in there and start just shredding down, making more bloody damn bullets. Yep, I got no use for foundations. I mean, especially on this server, is you know one click and they got like 10,000 fucking oxygen. And I helped out someone yesterday. I should generally always have a little bit of everything in there. The only thing I need to keep, the only thing I keep useful for me in there. Yes, there is. Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, say, there's so many drops that are coming around here. It's fucking, it's fucking petty though. But I can't be asked trying to fight a war right now because I'm not fully ready to fight a war. At the drop. I quite often think they're player wyverns and they're just they just act like there's someone on them and there ain't. Alright, all I got, I'm coming on fucking, I'm a jetpack. To the drop, right? Where are you trying to get to the drop? Yeah, he's trying to kill the fucking bird. The birds won't fucking follow me because it keeps getting fucking distracted. Fuck's sake. Alright. Got your bird. Alright. Where do those guys spam the fucking top there? Are those my behemoth gates spammed up there? Where are you? Were you back at the big beach? Alright, I'm bringing you. I'm following the stream out. I'm heading to the fucking big beach. I can see that. Is it by the islands? Our islands? The swamp islands, Pikachu Island and shit. No, you're miles away. Shit. Alright. Get this fucking bird to stop real quick. Alright, on the bird. Let's land. Let's see where the fuck we gotta go. 8042. 80. Oh shit. You're on the other side. Yeah, you're on the other side of the fucking this mountain, aren't you? Oh yeah, yeah, I got you. Alright, I'm flying up to this dead wyvern. Where the fuck are you? Yeah, yeah. You still see me? Hey, I'm a scout too here, but I'm just a little stoned right now. And I'm entitled to be. You should have been on earlier. Someone from another server came on threatening to bring a desert titan over to the alphas on the plateau to wipe them. I wanted to go see it. I never seen a desert titan in a big battle. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'd say I won't be playing a 50x server again after this. I mean, the harvesting and all that, I can't complain. You don't get filled with shit when you hit a bush or a tree or a rock. You know, it's not that bad. It just gets irritating when you get the drops. People can make a base out of a drop. Put fucking 20 turrets up, 20 tech turrets. A tech suit, for fuck's sake. I mean, giving out turrets and fucking element and tech suits is just a bit crazy. Definitely the desert drops should be the best ones. Definitely the desert for the best, man, and red. I mean, I think giving out tech foundations or metal foundations one thing, but not everything for a fucking base. You don't need. I know, to get a popular server, you need a fresh, healthy supply of noobs, and these type of drops attract the noobs, though. They keep the kids coming in, the 12, the 60-year-olds who keep trying to raid your base, and they give you something to do. Yeah, but we all. Well, you gotta understand, fucking, like I say to my son, like, the part of the reasoning part of the brain is the last part that grows in the male body. So, you know, understanding and reasoning are the two things that come a little late to males. Nothing against you, but it's scientifically fucking proven. You know, we have a weakness until we're like 21, dude. It, yeah, definitely fucking yeah, something like that. Fighting's the last thing. I mean, after being in the army, I know how to fight, but I'm not a big guy. But when I fight, I gotta fight to win because if I don't, I can get taken out within the second punch. You know, I gotta be smart about where I lay it and how I lay it. Otherwise, I'm gonna get knocked the fuck out. Like I always say to my kids, like I can take you down with two fingers, and I fucking can with two fingers. You know, you get the right fucking point, you drop someone, you get the weak point, and then fucking, it's over. You gotta have your heart in it. You gotta have your heart in it to win. If you think you might lose, don't fucking fight. Well, sometimes it's hard to explain to a teacher about punching someone in the nose, so it's like you grab them instead and try to think you're doing a justice to them. You end up hurting them more. Yeah, they generally do when you fucking take away the oxygen supply. Yeah, I always strike hard, strike fast, strike fast. No, get in there. Nah. I can remember some funny stories, man. I got jumped in school. Two guys grabbed me each my arms, and they held me in place. And then the third guy was running at me, and he was gonna run up to me, dude, and kick me in my nuts, right? And I knew what was coming, so fucking what I did is, as he got close, I let the two guys who had my arms pin behind my back. I just lifted my legs up, used them as support, and kicked the other guy in the fucking nuts and dropped him. It was fucking brilliant, dude. As he just got close enough, boom, dropped him in the nuts. He fell to the ground. His two boys were like, oh shit. They didn't see that one coming. They restrained my arms, but not my legs. That was fucking brilliant, man. I try to keep I try to control my emotions. I always fear that I break out. If I start crying and shit, I gotta tell my jobs and stuff because I've been in the army and stuff, and I got PTSD. And I say, you know, if I ever see me crying and you see me grabbing my side, it's like it's a fond memory. It's like it's me going for my sidearm or my knife. It's like I don't have one, but it's a memory reflux that said, you know, someone's fucking with me and they're in my face, and if you start seeing tears running down my face, I'm not crying because I'm scared. I'm crying because I'm gonna kill that motherfucker any second. And so get them the fuck out of my face. You know, do me and you a favor. You know, I try to explain this to my manager, and then they told the employees, and then they thought they all came up to me. They wanted to fight me, and I'm like, what the fuck? He says you threatened the manager. I go, I explained to him that I got PTSD and that he needs to look out for me. Fuck you, get the fuck out of my face. Their faces were like, oh shit. My manager took it the wrong way. He thought I was threatening him. I have that ability to miscommunicate. That's why I say to my kids, when they ever go in the army, just use the simple finger. Give them the fucking bird. Everyone understands it. Go away. Fuck you. Middle finger. Simple. It doesn't matter what language you go to. You can speak to a Muslim. You give them that finger, they understand it. I don't know, dude. Take this as you will. You might find this more useful because if you're 16. When I was over in New York last year or 2 years ago, I hooked up a few of my old boys from high school. And I was talking to them. I was like, "Yo, I'm trying to get in touch with my boy Andrew. He keeps ignoring me. I'm sending him Facebook messages. The guy's not getting back to me." I'm like, "Yo," he just like, I was like, "What the fuck, yo? We were boys when we were young." And he's like, "Dude, you don't remember?" He goes, I'm like, "Nah, what?" He goes, "You beat the shit out of him all the time." I'm like, "No, I didn't." They go, "Yeah, you used to beat him up all the time." I'm like, "Yo, I completely forgot that, bro." When I was in my 20s, I called up loads of people saying I'm sorry for bullying them and shit because when I got a bit older and I wised up, I realized I was a bit shitty to some kids in school when I could have been better. Like I was a good person. I was a Boy Scout, you know what I mean? Right from that to the Army, I was an EMT. But I picked on a few kids. But if someone said something snooty to the teacher and cut me up, I'm like, "All right, motherfucker, I got you after class." You know, if they thought they were protected by the teacher because we're in class, I settled the score outside of class, and that made me look bad. I wasn't gonna start a fight in front of the teacher, but like for instance, I tied a kid up to a fucking flagpole and I threw fucking French fries around him, so all the birds were landing around him. He was fucking freaking out. The guy was scared of birds. I mean, petrified of seagulls, and we had loads around the school. Wrapped him up with electrical tape, yo, and the bell rang. I just threw a load of French fries around him and walked away. Principal got me out of class like a half hour later. I looked outside 20 minutes later, yo, he was still outside. When I looked outside the window, he was still tied up. No one noticed this fucking kid tied up to a pole. I picked out a couple of kids, but only if they deserved it. Yeah. Like I said, I feel bad about some of this shit I did. You know, it's like I could have been a bit nicer, you know, but that was my testosterone and my youth and not thinking clear. Like I said, fuck it. I did a bit of bullying growing up. Like I said, I felt bad about it. I called up loads of people when I got, in my 20s and I fucking apologized to loads. That what that's the culture now. I guess you guys have in school. You got to worry about people. It was a worry a little bit in the 90s. My mom used to say, "Watch out if you go out with a girl. Make sure you don't do nothing, cause if you do something, you upset her. She'll accuse you of rape." That was mentioned, but now it's like you hear it on the news all the time. Yeah, everywhere you go, you upset a girl. Word. When I was a kid, man, the lady down the street, next street over, she used to bake gingerbread man or gingerbread, pumpkins and shit and fresh baked cookies, and they were gorgeous, dude. They were mint. You can't do it now. I mean, if the wrapper's slightly twisted, you don't eat the chocolate for fuck's sake. I think someone might got into this one. You chuck it out just to be safe now. There was a story when I was a kid in New York that fucking someone like the previous year was giving out like laced apples and shit with LSD and shit. But I don't know if that shit was true. It was stories. I didn't read it here in the news. Here, little kid, here. You hear weird shit, but I think there were scare stories in the 90s though. The Reagan years of the fucking war on drugs. It was such full of bullshit, propaganda that they fed to us. Even us the kids were in school going like, "That's bullshit. And we don't even do drugs." I can still remember at the time, dude. I never smoked weed, never saw cocaine, never saw nothing. Then the cops were talking all this shit, and I'm like, you sound more bullshit than this make-believe drug dealer. I couldn't believe the cops, man. Nah, marijuana. Ah, no, I didn't know. No, I didn't know, but fuck. I always said, he ever heard someone robbed a bank after they smoked a bag of weed? You know? You smoke a bag of weed, you'd be like, I would say, if I smoke a bag of weed and we're like, yeah, let's go rob a bank. Yeah, smoke a bag of weed first. And you go, I don't know if I should do this, man. Maybe we should smoke some more weed and think about it. And then the more you smoke, the more you're going to be doubtful about it. You're never going to do no dangerous things smoking weed. Yeah, you're going to stay at home. Shit. You know what the fucking worst thing is? Heroin, because the painkillers they give me for my fractured back are all opioids. They all have heroin in some form of another in the painkillers they give me. And I've taken myself off of them. I was taking them for like months. No, it wasn't straight heroin, but they were all like opioid fucking pills. They all related to opium. Yeah. I mean, after so many months, dude, I was having shakes, issues. All of a sudden, I had anxiety again. I said to my wife, I'm like, I was getting better, and now all of a sudden, I feel like I'm falling apart again. Some days, I feel like I'm all upset. I'm like, I don't know why. It's the fucking pills, dude. They were ruining me. These opioid pills. They were strong painkillers. I can't take them. I'd rather fucking deal with the pain. I'll take a paracetamol, you know what I mean? Paracetamol and fucking or aspirin or some shit and just chill out. Put some cream on my back. Hot bath. Yeah, but I haven't what's what state you in? I mean, when's the last time you saw Mexican weed though? Yeah. I haven't seen fucking Mexican weed since I was like fucking 16, man. Used to get it down in the Bronx in New York. And you could tell it was Mexican weed because the way it was pressed, you could tell it came in big bricks. So we knew when you got Mexican weed, it had seeds in it. You had to pick through all that weed every time religiously. Otherwise, you'd be smoking the blunt and the fucking thing would explode. Now it's all local bud. I mean, the bud here, sometimes you get bud from Amsterdam here in England, but most of the time it's local. Yeah, they're the grandfather of everything. They're like Area 51 of weed. They've been doing it since the day of day. Well, if you're gonna do that, then just slap the turrets up on this fucking base. The one thing they don't give you out here in this map here is teleporters and cloning machines. Make one. I only wish you could add S plus, man. If you can get S plus into it, that would be the shit. I can't. They're useless to corner fucking walls. I want the demo gun. That would be. If you can get the demo gun, that would be sick. Yeah, yeah, those little triangle bits they got. I like my small compact nook on the cliffside so you can't stick or drop base. Make the fuckers fly up with their questals because no one has the skill. I mean, it takes a lot of skill to come at my base unless they know to use cannons, which people seem to be retarded around here. I think you should. I think you should keep it along the beach somewhere. Not on the beach, or maybe against the border. Because people know when you put a boat down like that, it's a marker. Don't make it a complete home. Leave it with walls missing on it, so that way it looks like it's been raided. Do some damage to some of your shit. Yeah. How? Oh yeah. Now you lied. Yeah, I knew guys like that back. I used to work with. He said all day Tinder and shit. It's like chatting to girls, meeting up with girls. It's just like that's someone's daughter, man. Well, when it comes to that department, it's not my expertise. Yeah. Yeah. That seems to be the theme out here. Everyone's rich on bullets and turrets. It's easier to defend than it is to attack. See, I like having this middle area, but if I gotta give it up, I gotta give it up. I can't fucking fight the powers. You know? I can't fuck. Like I say, all I could do is hold them back. I don't think I won the battle. Ultimately, they knew they were just. It's gonna take them fucking a lot longer. That's why I just said fucking just.